Ivy, are we Gucci? Is everything streaming cool?
Yay.
Hi everyone, welcome to the season 5 premiere. Way better than watching the Laker game right now, I'll tell you that.
Don't tell me anything about Lakers. I don't know what is going on.
And we have Bunny. She's coming back. She was in, I want to think, the first season when I was here with Noelle. So I don't know if you guys remember or watched that one, but that one was just about what's a stripper etiquette.
Stripper 101.
Yeah, so you guys should catch that one if you missed it. But now we're going to talk more about Bunny and what she's been up to. If you guys haven't heard of her, she's the biggest name around, Miss Popular Curl Girl, and she's super swaggy.
Swag.
Do you see the fit? You see
I
it.
mean, fresh to death.
Go sublime. Thank you for coming on, Bunny, again.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm excited.
I'm excited to be here.
Let's start with her new big accomplishment, which is the Playboy magazine cover girl.
Yeah, that was so much fun to do. It was exciting.
What month were you?
April. So it was my birthday,
your birthday.
month.
Yeah. So like last 2 months ago ish.
Yeah.
So cool.
It was exciting. It came out like right, the celebration of my birthday month. So I thought that was really cool. Something I always wanted to do and just never got done. And finally I was able to do it. And I'm glad I did it before the age of 30.
So it was always on your mind. You're like, I wish I could be on the cover, or I want to be at some point.
I was a huge fan of Girls Next Door. Because in
Okay.
high
Oh,
school,
the
that
show.
was
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
poppin' show.
I never watched it, but I knew about all the.
That was like poppin'. And then like junior high was Simple Life. And it was like.
Oh, was that Paris and Nikki?
Yeah, Paris and Nicole.
Yeah. I never got into that one either. But
Oh, girl. It was like my posters.
Did you pull up her cover, Abe? We're talking about her cover. Yes, guys, that is the amazing.
I'm like, this
beautiful
one glass
bunny.
is like hitting hard. I'm like,
For real?
Question, like, did you get to choose cover photo at least?
no.
No.
So they got to choose it.
Did you love it or not?
No.
Because I felt too, because there's like little people take photos too. I'm
Yeah.
like, why did you pick that fucking photo?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to.
I love that pic, though.
I just feel like I looked over tan.
I went to the website, too. I think on the website you can see some of the other ones.
Yeah.
Right? I think.
I wasn't that tan in person.
but
and so I look like.
You put the saturation.
But I doubt you.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I don't
Like
look that-
spray tan? Did you get a spray tan?
I got a spray tan, but I wasn't that tan. Like they kind of made my skin color look a different color, and I was like, oh,
Oh, but you like looking pale, no?
I love being. I don't like looking pale,
White
but
or-
I hate the sun.
Okay. Oh, okay. But you still like getting your spray tans.
I love getting spray tans because I love color. I just hate the sun. You know me. I drive with Asian gloves and my visor.
Oh, yeah, I saw
I
that.
don't care, and people make fun of me, but I don't care.
Every time I'm at the pool, I always, and I post a video, like, I know I'm probably stressing her out.
Oh,
right
you
now.
guys, both of you stress me
Oh,
out,
shoot.
and then I see you guys.
You're like, and that's why you guys look old.
But maybe I think you guys just have good genes. I don't think I'm that lucky.
Maybe I think it's like the Native American in us that
Probably.
just like stays tan, but not like.
But it's like I don't want the hairline cracks. Well, I'm an esthetician, so
Yeah.
I just don't ever use it.
The hairline cracked.
Like hairline cracks is like small cracks.
Oh yeah, I
like
feel like that's
fine
usually
lines.
like white people, no?
Yeah, but I don't. I was like, I'm just scared to like ever get like that. I don't want to shrivel, so I just.
Shrivel. You're gonna look like the characters from Beetlejuice.
I know.
Your head's all shrunken.
I know. No, but I'm so scared of the sun because 80% of aging is due to sun damage. So, and all the little freckles, but that's a different story. That's a whole different.
So how many pics were there on your spread, on your magazine spread?
I want to say like 5.
So you had 5 different outfits, or
5 different outfits. Well, one was a birthday suit.
Ooh,
What's up?
nudie.
It was nudie. I was like naked, but it.
Compliments of your mother.
Yes,
I-
and a surgeon, and a good surgeon, and a good surgeon. But yeah, I mean, I just had so much fun with it, and it was just such a good experience, and it's something that I'll have forever.
Yes.
So I think that's really cool.
And there was printed, right? Copies?
Yeah, there was some printed copies. But it's nowadays, everything's digital. Just like how you can't
like how I said, I went to like the website to look at they didn't show the nudie one, but
yeah, you can't even buy DVDs nowadays. Like no one uses
You're like,
them.
You can't buy porno from DVDs. Well, that's crazy though. I love it. We should have showed another one, but
yeah. Speaking about porno,
you're like, have you guys watched lately?
No, okay. I'm not gonna say too much because then what if like a parent ends up watching
transitioning
this?
into adult?
No, what if a parent? But anyways, there was porn on my phone this morning, and I had one. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I went to my gym because it's open downstairs. In my apartment, and I was you just watch stuff in the morning, and I didn't connect my fucking AirPods, and and I was like trying to set up the elliptical, and I'm trying to hold my phone, and there's 2 other guys in the gym. There's like 2 guys in the gym, and I'm already like, okay, I'm in a crop top with my fucking fake huge ass over here. Like I was like, oh, and they're already like giving me these little like these smoochy stares. Smoochy. I'm just like these little smoochy stares, and I'm like, oh, okay, just concentrate, buddy, concentrate. So I'm over here, and I was trying to do the bike, and I didn't connect and so I didn't.
So it was,
and it fucking played, and I was like, oh, and I was like, oh, I was so embarrassed. They just turned around and looked at me, and I was like, fuck,
they didn't have their own headphones on?
No, because they were like brothers, and they were like, I guess they went, you go with your brother, you go in to talk and stuff.
And I feel like it's super quiet in your home gym.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I'm so embarrassed.
You should have played off and like, I love the remix of this song. You like throw like a house music in the back, because sometimes they'll like do like.
Yeah, I was so embarrassed.
You're like, you guys ever heard this?
I just got on the elliptical and did my thing and just drank my pre-workout.
Did you even look at them?
No, I couldn't make eye contact. I was so embarrassed. And usually I'm not an embarrassed person. I don't get embarrassed. I mean, for God's sakes, I walk around with gloves and a huge visor over my head.
For real, huh?
I'm at the market like that, and I just lift it with my mask, and everyone sees me, and I don't care. But you know what I'm thinking? The older you get, and I say this because I'm gonna almost be 30. So the older you get, I don't know if it's just me though, the less you don't give a fuck.
Yep. Okay, but you got embarrassed though in the gym.
I got embarrassed because they were giving me smoochy stares.
You're like, no. After that, they did not like it.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just a little embarrassed. 'Cause I think it's a little. I don't know. From what I hear, it's kind of a little taboo for.
But guys, they're the number one. I think that.
I know they. Most. Yeah, of course. I just was so.
They're like, can you send us the link to that one? They're like, what was that one about?
Yeah.
It's okay, Bunny. This never leaves this podcast, everybody. You hear me? You hear me? We're getting juicy, juicy secrets here.
Yeah, but that was a little embarrassing.
So what else have you been up to since a year? It's been over a year, I think, since you were on.
Yeah, probably a little bit over a year.
In the new car. Well, kind of new. I consider it new because they haven't heard of it. How was that?
It's good, and I love it because it's good on gas.
How'd you choose it? Or do you want to tell them what the car? It's a Range Rover?
Yeah.
Range Rover.
And it's a Range Rover family, and I love it. I love it. But it kind of looks like a marshmallow. I keep staring at it. I'm like, this looks marshmallowy.
I've never been inside your car yet.
Yes, you have.
When?
The first time. It was me, you, Mama D. Oh, and then even for Christmas.
Inside for
Christmas.
For the Christmas.
Or sober?
No, I was.
That's right.
No, Christmas lights. I think I had hot chocolate. No, Christmas lights. I wasn't drunk, but maybe the other time.
Oh, that's right. How we were.
I think I had Starbucks. I could have sworn I was like, yeah, I need to drink hot chocolate. I needed to be vibing.
I can't remember,
Yeah,
but I know I
remember
wasn't drinking.
kinda.
I was driving.
Mm-hmm.
And then
So responsible. You guys can add
Yeah.
that to Bunny's list of her qualities.
But we went to the liquor store, and Mama D got liquor.
She got.
Yeah.
And then there was a psychic outside trying to read her fortune. And
Oh,
Mama
shit,
D
I
was
don't
like,
remember
here's some
that.
money. Just get out of here.
I know more about my fortune than you do, honey.
Yeah, she was like a gypsy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then we got in the car, and then I remember that night I had so much Lucas. like the chili powder.
You have it for breakfast. Before when I would FaceTime you in the morning, you'd always be eating it for breakfast. And I'd be like, Bunny, it's like 9 a.m.
You're like,
And you're like, so?
girl, that's not normal.
And then that time where you drooled on FaceTime.
Oh, I drool all the time.
No, like it was like.
I drool all the time. Sometimes I'll be working out and I'm like, I'm working. But I never have in public.
COVID. I'm like, you're all training with your trainer. You're all drooling on Vinny. You're like,
No, I always tell Vinny, I'm like, Vinny, I feel like I'm going to drool.
He's like, well, damn, I know I look good, but hey, Bunny.
He's up massaging to his skin. He's like, I got bunnies.
Oh, I know.
Oh, yeah.
No, Vinny's so
He
good,
bottles
though.
it up. He's like, how much can I get for this? I'm gonna sell it.
No, he's super cool. He's actually like got me in the best shape, I think. And you know what? I've worked out with
Let's
other.
see, show the muscles, flex for the camera.
I mean,
They're so
you
good.
can see on my OnlyFans.
You're like, if you want to see my biceps and triceps, it's only videos of her going like this. Her triceps is like.
I feel like it's a thing that only us working out are like, look at my triceps or look at my shoulders. You know, you're like,
Yeah.
True.
you have to work
No,
out to be into it to understand. Like,
Yeah.
I'm so happy you got more into it too, or like you've been training with him and then you got your Peloton.
Mhm.
Oh, I think that's new since the last podcast too.
Yeah, I got a Peloton.
How'd you
and I
get into
love
that?
it. I love it. And
From commercials or
just seeing everyone on Instagram getting into it, and then
because it's kind of trendy, even
It
though
is
it
trendy.
works amazing. But yeah,
it's trendy. And one thing I could say about Peloton is it's super expensive.
yeah. So she's like, I'm rich. If you're not getting that message,
I mean, it's like a $3,000 bike if you buy the brand new one, and then you
Yeah.
have to pay for the classes still.
Damn.
So it's expensive, but it was like $2,500 now. But
we're like,
How much are the-
liposuction or panel?
both.
Pendleton.
Hey, both. You gotta keep it
you
right
got,
after
and
you
I
get
did.
it.
I
Yeah.
did both because I've done surgery. It's obvious, and I still get bad cellulite. I'll still get a little gut. It's not like on point than when I was fresh out of surgery.
Like you still have to keep it right.
You have to keep it right and tight.
You're like, and the Kegels.
It's true. Like, I think a lot of girls that have never had plastic surgery, they think, oh, well, you have lipo, so like
never
you don't
have to
you could
work
like
out.
that's why you look the way you do. But no, like there's points where like I'll get heavy and I'll have like a huge gut.
Yeah.
And there's times where like if I'm working out, there's times where my stomach could actually like those side muscles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, no, like you can see it more when I'm working out, but there's times where it's like I have like a full on gut. Like I'm like lonjas and everything.
No, I
so
agree.
it's all about like
It
you
like
get
goes
it-
back to like
It
how
does-
I
it comes
originally
back.
was.
Yeah.
But I was never like fat. I was really square
Yeah.
and had like no ass. I was assless.
You were ass out of luck.
like a little peak. But it was nothing to like rave
A
about.
little Pikachu.
I wasn't over here twerking like I am now. It was a little
I've seen some skinny girls like twerk though. I feel like it's
weird.
method. There's technique. It's
always
technique
wonder how
and
they do
method.
I don't know. I think it's just the back muscles.
But I've
Back
seen it too.
muscles.
Like sometimes, like you see like a white girl doing a tutorial, and I'm like, she has nothing to shake, and I'll be like, what
Well-
the hell? Like, what is she shaking? How
Isn't there that popular girl Natalie or whatever?
white girl?
Natalie, yeah, and she was like all over
I think it might be
Instagram.
her. I won't
Forgot
be
her
She
sure.
name.
can move. I was like, girl, I tried practicing. It ain't happening like that. I mean, I move what I got,
But the remember you have the stripper pole in your house.
okay.
If it broke, did you hurt yourself? You fell?
No, it's like up there, right?
Oh, okay.
The negative thing about it is it smells
Ew,
It-
like what?
like copper.
Oh, like pennies?
Period.
Oh, like a penny.
Like period.
Oh no, your whole house smells like it now.
No, but it's only
On your
'cause
hands?
it's only because it's the whole thing's copper, and I'm like, fuck, why did I get copper? But the
Mm-hmm.
guy talked me into it, and you have to maintain it. So it's something you have to maintain because you have to like it's not copper, it's brass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You have
there
to
we
you
go.
have to shine it, you have to polish it, and I'm like, and then if you don't polish it, you can't grip, or if you polish it, you can't grip it, but it looks beautiful. So I'm
Damn.
like he played me. He got me.
Damn.
Yeah, he got me.
So you can't really use it right now, or you can?
You can, but you're just
It's
gonna
just
smell like period ass.
Ew.
So I'm just
That's
like,
not what Mama D's period smells like.
you know, like it's like periody, like
Yeah.
Just like blood. Like if you get a cut or something. Have you ever sucked your cut when you were younger?
it tastes like what, I'm not gonna say what it smells like, what period smells like, because if you're healthy, it shouldn't really smell like anything. But what it tastes is what it smells. Just like how I'd be like it smells like or tastes like shit. Yeah. You know what I mean?
But the moves, I feel like you had such good moves on the pole. I was like, Bunny, you're so good.
I throw it back.
I was so impressed. And then she has a mirror right in front, so she's just like looking at herself, like she's literally like, just like, yeah, like she's really feeling herself. Literally, she's like, wow. You're like, I'm a bad bitch.
You have to do that pole class for Spud.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I know. We keep saying
we just need to book it because we are gonna do it, everyone. I don't know if you guys have heard of it.
You've been charged. You always get things done.
Yeah. I thought you said I've been charged. I'm like, for what? What am I charged for?
Yeah, no,
yeah,
I
we're for
always
sure
say
gonna do it. I believe her too. I'm like, what?
I'm so good at making plans. I'm like, I have an idea. Make you plan it though.
Yes, we should do. Well, tomorrow's movie. All right, so we are watching. Did anyone watching know that The Conjuring is coming out tomorrow? I did not. So where did you hear about that? On Instagram? Because
it's everywhere right now.
It's everywhere.
I have seen it nowhere, but I guess I don't watch cable. I just do only Netflix.
That's what I do. And so at my house, I don't have cable.
So how'd you see on Instagram? Like the
Well, I have Amazon Prime. I have like
and
everything.
they show you commercials, or it just says coming soon.
It says coming soon.
Oh,
so
wow.
And then I'm in like the horror. Like I always am looking up new stuff or what I can decorate.
What's
my
coming
house.
out soon?
Yeah, what I could decorate my house with and what's in and what's not. So I always try to keep up with the trends. So I think that's kind of like.
Well, you got to keep.
Well, Conjuring's a Conjuring, but you know,
you have to start a spooky horror group chat with us, and like just let us know when things are coming out.
Yeah, I should.
Or remember one time I invited you with my dad and my mom to like it was like a horror convention.
Oh,
we had with us. That was so freaking.
I think me and your dad ended up like walking
just
off.
ending after like, oh,
and we were like,
that.
we couldn't shut up.
And then I love that everyone else there is like so into it. Like you're with your own kind.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't have a lot of friends who are into it. A lot of people just are either one scared or they don't really. They think it's like devil's work or whatever. But I mean, if you start
dope. It was so sick. I wonder if they're having it again. We should look that up.
I know. If you start, getting into like the witchcraft side, I don't know about that. Like I ain't into that. I don't believe in any of that.
You're
shit.
like not a witch, just a bad bitch.
Yeah. True.
We should really go again. I cannot stop thinking about it now.
I think they're gonna have something soon.
Was that your first time going to a convention like that?
No, I go to a lot, but I always take Triggy with me. And he's just kind of like, he hates it, but he's just kind of like, I have no one else to go with.
Us.
But now I know, because I went with you that last time.
Okay.
But prior to that, I was just hitting them all up. And I would have so much fun because it's just my thing. I love it. And someone had really asked me, like, why are you so into it? Like, what's up? And I think the reason is survival. I always put myself in other people's shoes, whether it's horror or just a fucked up situation.
Yeah.
Like, what would I do? And that's what makes me feel like stronger. And I'm all.
So you've taken life survival tips from horror films?
Yep.
Well, what about the horror films where everyone dies? You're like, just die.
Then I die and I go to heaven and I haunt the shit out of people I don't like.
She's like, in this scenario, the movie I watched, everyone died. So just die, buddy. Just go. You're like, I'll just like go with it.
I would haunt people probably.
Who would you? I would hunt people too.
I would.
What
haunt
is wrong
people.
with you guys?
In the middle of the night, I would be tapping you like in bed.
Yeah, I would really fuck with you. I just think it would be funny, and I would laugh about it. And
oh my gosh.
I don't want to ever go. I don't ever want to die. I love being on Earth, and I love my life, so I don't ever want to die.
You just got to turn into something immortal. Do you believe in like that stuff from immortality, vampires, any of that type of,
yeah.
You do?
Well,
to an extent, like supernatural.
To an extent. So I'm a little bit into conspiracy, but one thing about me and a lot of people I know is they let that shit take over their life, and then they start going crazy. But you have to realize you're still in the real fucking world. You still have to follow the real fucking rules.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm gonna like believe what I believe, like, but at the end of the day, there's nothing I can fucking do about it. You know what I mean? So,
but in conspiracy, like how so?
like just like maybe government shit,
Oh,
or like
Oh,
aliens,
okay.
or like there's Bigfoot walking and stuff. But I believe in a lot of that little stuff, but I'm not gonna let it eat it alive and argue with people about it. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people I try to talk to, they try to argue.
My dad always shows me videos of like sightings of Bigfoot and wherever.
Yeah.
And he's always like, look closely, look closely. He's like, do you think it's a Bigfoot or do you think it's someone like they were like, they with their friend filmed it or something?
Yeah. But with the vampire thing, I do believe there probably once was it. I don't think anymore. I don't think they're just like roaming, chilling here, big chilling, sucking on blood. But I do, maybe back in the day, there was some weird ass shit back in the day. You know what I mean? So maybe back in the day, it really.
What about werewolves?
I don't know about that. That I don't know about. But maybe like someone who, like, vampires, someone who connected with Satan and was able to be a more, maybe, because you're connecting with a powerful.
You think they drank blood?
I don't know, man. I feel like they add that for the motion pictures.
What about mermaids?
Yes.
I really believe that too.
I believe strongly in mermaids. And the reason I say that is because you have the deep sea that no human could go down there because it's so heavy, you know, the water pressure. And we'll never know. There's a bunch of like animals and stuff that's never been brought. We'll never find out really unless we find the technology to go down there and really, you know, be able to see down there. But the pressure is just, you know what I mean? And
That's
pressure.
intriguing.
Yeah,
know.
there's so much ocean. You know, like half. What is it? Half the like. It's covered in
There's
ocean.
70% of the earth is
Yeah,
water.
we don't know what the fuck is down there.
I was watching on TikTok and there's this, I forgot what it's called. This, it's like a deep hole crevice kind of in the ocean somewhere. I forgot the name of it. I wish I could remember. But it goes like
Bermuda Triangle.
So it's already at the bottom of the ocean, and then it's the only like opening that it goes as deep, they say, as tall as Mount Everest is. If that
Oh, that's
makes sense
sick. And you
Like,
know Mount Everest?
Yes, so it says it goes literally as deep as Mount Everest. So it's just like, damn.
That's crazy. So I looked up Mount Everest recently because I watched a documentary and then
I thought you said you wanted to go climb it.
No, I did.
You do?
I did for like a week.
Oh my
And then I
God.
got over that. But
You should have.
You got over that.
yeah, I got over it. So I watched this documentary, and then after I was like, oh, I'm going to fucking climb it. We're going to go, buddy. And I'm over here because I live alone. So I'm over here like drawing out my little like,
my
board
gosh, you're
and
planning it
what
out.
the fuck I'm going to do. And then I heard how much it cost.
Oh, damn.
It's like $30,000 to $50,000 to climb Mount Everest.
Wow.
And I was like, I'll save that.
You're like, I could do it without any of that. You just go like by
I was like, I'm
yourself.
gonna save that chunk of change for like something else that I'm gonna need, but I didn't know it ran that much.
Well, I think because you have to wear like actual, like once you get to a certain elevation, the mask to breathe,
Like you have to
and the
train
certain things you have to
I was
wear.
thinking like 15 grand,
to even go up there.
not 30. Yeah,
Because the air.
the air, like there's no air up there. But I heard there's like a restaurant or a bar up there or something.
What?
Like midway. I'm not saying.
Midway?
Yeah, or like the beginning or
That's
something.
still crazy.
I just want to party at the bar. I go down to like, picture. Instagram.
You're like, I'm at the
She's out with her snowboard and Geronimo.
You pretend you're at the top. You're like, guys, she puts a little flag. I made it to the top of Mount Everest.
It's a little bunny flag with boobs.
Yeah. I think the guy that I read about in like school that made it to the top, like he made it, but he like died up there because it was just like too
much.
crazy, and
Yeah.
it's just not, I guess, natural for the humans to make it up that high.
I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I just heard like that, but I didn't know people actually made it. I don't
Like
know
only a
anything.
couple. It's very few that make it.
Dang.
But it's like I forgot. It takes a long time. You have to camp, and it takes like, what is it? Weeks? No, I think months. Like you just literally like break and then. Wow.
I think if you did it, you would just feel like such a badass. Like
I wouldn't
nothing
wanna
could
do
stop
it.
you. I mean, if I like you survive it and you come back down to like planet Earth, like.
Well,
feel
what
like
about when you went from the plane with skydiving? Did you feel badass after or no?
No. I had to check my pants.
Did you have it?
Because I didn't know if I fucking pissed or shit in it. I was so fucking scared. That was not a fun experience.
You
I would
didn't
never
feel
do it
better
again.
after?
No. I felt horrible. I was
Oh,
scared. It was an
no.
ugly feeling.
Did you close your eyes when you were in the air?
I was
or no?
crying before I even jumped. And I was
remember
with
that part.
April.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and me and her just decided to go.
But when she was on my podcast, she could do it easily because she said that she was in a car accident, so she has no adrenaline or like no I forgot what she said. Difference between like fear or anything. She's just like very.
But
Who'd you do it with?
April.
Oh. But I feel like just her personality, me being her really good friend, she's just like a fearless person. And when I talk to her or I get advice from her, she's always like, you're fine. Like she's so easygoing and like that. And I'm just like, I wish I was like that, but I'm always like, what if this, what if this? And I shouldn't live like that, but that's how and maybe it's the horror movies.
Maybe it's the anxiety too.
And the horror movies, because I'm always like, oh, this is gonna happen. This guy's gonna come out, and because on my way here, the Uber driver was going crazy.
What was he doing?
He was like spinning out on the freeway, and I was like, oh my god, I'm not gonna make it to
Oh.
the podcast.
You're like, I wish it was you're like all filming a vlog. You're like, guys, guess
If I
what?
don't make it, you guys, this is my last will and testament.
Yeah. You should have went live. Probably a lot of people would go, like, if that was your thing where you're just like, just imagine, guys, right now, if at this moment, this and that.
You can't wish death on yourself.
No, not death. Not actual death. Like, just if you're like, imagine if this happened, but not like, just like scary stuff, not actual dying.
Yeah, that'd be cool. So I had went to this convention, this horror convention. And I don't know, I thought about it today. It's so funny that we bring this up, but I thought about it today, and there was this company at the convention. I know it sounds sketch, but I don't know how serious they were, but you would give them your Instagram, all your passwords to stuff, and you can write a statement. And if you ever were to pass, they would put your statement up in your small video. So you can leave a small video to your followers.
But I think they can still nowadays. I think Instagram, if you report to them, that
you pre-film it. So if you were to pass, they would upload it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Oh, just the video part.
Video or a message that you wanted to send.
Oh, all right. Yeah, well, I know people now, if they pass away unexpectedly, if you tell Instagram like you're their wife or their mom or whatever, and you prove it, then they give you their Instagram, and usually people will post what they want and write it.
So cool.
Everybody does. Well, a lot of people have
but
done
he's
that.
saying that this place.
It was a company.
Like,
Yeah,
I could be
yeah.
like,
I get. No,
if
I get
you're
what
seeing
she's
this
saying.
video,
yeah, you can do that.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
That's what
Fuck
I'm saying.
yeah. I'm in heaven.
It was a real.
Yeah, exactly.
Burped on here.
You can do that. You can do that with that company. But I don't know what happened. It was at a horror convention company. It was at a horror
Did you
convention.
do it?
No, because I'm not going to give them my
You're like,
password.
and then my page got hacked. You're like, but I still believe that they'll post it when it happens.
Yeah, no, I didn't. But that was a company there. I don't remember the name, but it was, maybe someone will figure it out and write it in a comment or something.
Oh, yeah. If you guys are listening, if you want to do that, Google it. Figure it out. But
Figure
it
it
does
out,
sound
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, it was cool. So, I mean, there's a lot of interesting stuff that I've seen at conventions.
And my dad had said, too, that when he passes, I think I told you before, but he wants, so his, like, open casket coffin, and that he wants it to be, like, on hydraulics. And then he wants it to start rising like this. So he's standing up, and he wants, like, the Dracula song to play.
Oh,
like,
that would be great.
Sonata something, like.
Oh my God, your dad would.
That would be
He's
great.
like, I want smoke. I'm like, I think everyone would be scarred if they saw it. I'd be like,
Or to do like your funeral black and red, like very Kat Von D, and everyone dressed very goth. Oh my God, that'd be fun. It'd be like a theme.
yeah. She's like, that'd be sick. She's like,
It would be themed.
True. I've only been to, I think, one funeral ever, and I was like 7. So I don't even.
Really? I've been to so many.
So I don't really know what they're usually like for the most part.
Sad.
They're very
Well,
sad.
besides
They're
that,
very
but
sad.
oh, of course.
They're very sad. Well, my aunt just recently passed away. She was 47. I want to say 46. She's very, very young.
So young.
She recently passed away, and her funeral was so sad. It was so sad. But at the same time, it's like, because I'm so spiritual, it's like you're not really dead. I know some people will say when you die, but that's everyone else's beliefs. Some tomato tomatoes, you know what I mean? Like, but I don't really believe you're dead.
So you believe that we go somewhere after,
I don't know where,
but somewhere something lives on.
something. Because there's no way. I don't believe it.
I agree. I feel
That's
the
just
same
me.
way.
Just because we're energy, and it's proven fact that we are based off energy.
Yeah.
And where does that energy go? Energy cannot be destroyed. So where does it go? We don't know.
Funny principles.
We don't know. I don't know. You just don't know. But I mean, when it comes, it comes. Don't want to go into. I want to live to 100. That is my goal,
108.
So it shall be.
and so it should be. And I really hope I do.
My mom's grandma or your guys' grandma lived to like 106.
Great grandma went to
Oh,
106.
that'd be awesome.
That's crazy, huh?
And she had long white hair straight all the way down to her waist.
Just
Hair
died of
goals.
natural cause.
Yeah, natural cause in her sleeping.
Oh, that's so beautiful. I would love to die.
And
like
then my grandma,
Died the same way
they-
with a
exact-
smile,
exact
like a
thing,
soft smile.
A smile in her sleep. They just passed in their sleep.
that.
Like, just went to sleep when I just wake up. In good shape and everything. My grandma was even like going to like, back then it was Bally's Fitness.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
I
Belly.
love the old people's class. I've seen it. I've seen it at 24 Hour. It is so cute, but it's so good because like they're doing something still. But I also like feel like for the old ladies like a little social event.
Yeah,
like they're
'cause
all in line chatting.
Yeah, and I'm so excited to be old one day. I really am.
I
to be a
like
little
growing
grandma.
older overall. Every year is just so much better, I think, and everything in every way.
I feel like I get smarter every year, and I really do. And I really
And finer, aging like fine wine. Not just men, women too.
yeah. I know. I'm excited to be. It'll be Grandma Bunny. People already call me that now.
My mom already-
Oh yeah.
People already call me
Probably
that
because
now.
you tell everyone. When we're
I go
not,
to sleep at like 10 now.
but when we don't want to drink, you're like, you're a grandpa. You're a
Your
grandma. You're like, come on.
I know. But when I start binging, it's fun. Like I turn into like this party animal. But
And it's like we gotta plan it. Like I gotta be like, okay, we're like, what are
The
we gonna do the
recovery
next day?
after.
We already know we gotta be in bed all day.
Yeah.
Where am I gonna be at?
yeah, that's why I'm sipping wine tonight.
She's gonna get wine drunk,
wine wasted.
but she's Ubered everyone, so don't worry.
We don't drink and drive.
So back to the horror films. I want to know number 1 favorite horror film of all time. I have a couple horror questions related.
Okay.
Number 1 horror film favorite of all time.
It's a hard one. You know, I would have said the Texas Chainsaw.
Oh, that's a good one.
I would have said that, but I kind of want to switch it up.
Okay.
I think the scariest, if I was in that situation, would probably be any of the Conjurings around.
Okay, yeah. Damn, they're both scary though. So or you could always say that Texas Chainsaw is like your favorite one to watch, maybe. But
It's
the
my favorite-
scariest is the Conjuring
Yeah.
ones. Like,
those are actually scary to
'Cause
me.
that
I'm
could be,
actually,
like, two
I actually get
separate-
scared. Like I'm actually like, what was that? You know what I mean? I'm in my bed and I'm actually like scared.
were you gonna say something, Abe?
When you're done, if you have questions.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we can grab them right now. I guess some
Okay,
people are
ready?
asking some questions.
Oh, cool.
I'll do some comments. Your number 1 fan, Chocolate Ice 21.
Oh, cool.
Hi, Choco Ice.
He says, "Them Jordan's bunny has is clean as spirit."
Ooh,
Yeah.
swaggy. Bunny
So,
likes the word swaggy.
You know, I'm really into death. Well, not. I sound so goth.
I know.
You know what I mean? No, but I'm really into like the other side, and you know what I mean. But
Literally, like,
are
I'm God.
Day of the Dead.
Oh, their Day of the Dead.
yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So her.
I thought it was really cool. One of my friends got it for me, so I thought
That's
they were cool.
dope.
And then
That was really nice of her.
Jessica says, "Hi babes, can you ask Bunny her preventative early aging tips?"
Oh yeah.
Oh, cool. Well, I drink a gallon of water every day. Number one is water.
Mhm.
Water. I stay out of the sun. I don't tan. I don't do anything to my face. And I'm not gonna lie, I do a little Botox around my eyes. I'm not gonna sit here and fucking sell you a fake dream. I do Botox around my eyes because I get little small crow's feet. I hate them. But other than that, it's the sun and water. I always tell people, if you don't have
Sunblock. So you wear sunblock as well.
and I apply it every 2 hours. Every 2 hours, I have a spray. You can buy a little spray. You just and on my arms and my
hearing
hands
that,
and my neck,
guys?
because
Oh yeah, neck. I know.
you can get all the fucking work done, Botox fillers done in
With
your
the neck.
face, but when you hit your like mid-30s, your neck is gonna start
And
veiny.
hands. My mom said, and hands start
Yeah,
aging too.
and popping out. And I see these girls, like these other models that are Instagram models that I meet in person, and their face is all tight and dolly and really fucking
like
cute.
snatched. Yeah.
snatch, and then their neck is like veiny, and I could see your fucking neck veins popping out. I'm like, girl, we know who's in their fucking late 30s.
So wait.
My hands just started,
Yeah, my hands are veiny.
like right now, like I would say, like officially, like I'm like I can just as my hands look like older now.
Yeah.
What's your morning and night skincare routine as well? And like what products do you use so that she knows?
So in the morning, it's kind of more what you put in your body.
Oh, okay.
That's
so
kinda
you don't
what
really
I-
care. You don't use that many products then.
I do,
Okay.
but like I said, if
A little bit of both.
because a lot of these lasers are very expensive. It's like I just did a microneedling for the first time. I don't think I'll ever do it again because I didn't really notice a huge difference. But I did a microneedling and it cost me about $2,300 a session. A session. Yeah, it's like an RF microneedling. It's like with some heat or something. But anyways, I decided to try it. I'm like, I'm not gonna. This is like too expensive. Like, I'm not gonna fucking pay this. You know what I mean? So, anyways, but I can really say that water, sunblock, and I drink green tea every morning.
All right. Water, sunblock,
And green tea, and a little Botox. Good.
There you go, Jessica.
And you'll be good.
Any other ones, Abe, or that's questions, guys? Ooh.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And then, your number one fan is the most comments is like chocolate ice. He says, Chucky or Nightmare on Elm Street.
Chucky for sure.
No, I'm so glad he asked that because I'm Freddy all day,
Really?
all the way, in every way, all
I'm
the
not
time.
scared. I've never been scared even as a kid. Chucky, I was fucking terrified.
Not scared so much as like I just love Freddy. I don't know, like everything about him, like how he looks,
Really?
his outfit, his hat, the claws. And I like that he comes to you in your dreams. I just like everything about like his voice and how he chases you. He's laughing. He's funny. And he's weird. Like he does like his arms stretch or he'll come out through the
He just reminds me of pizza.
like eating like the
Like
pizza
an
you
eating,
eat.
like I feel like
Oh, his skin.
he just like is like pizza, like a
You're
big,
like, I wish it'd come to me. I'll eat him up. You're like
a big piece of cheese.
okay, yeah. So he's not scary, but he's just my favorite. I just like him, I guess.
Yeah,
That's why I think there should be a difference between like and scary.
I agree.
So maybe I should have I didn't even never thought about it like that.
No, that's true because I think Chucky, I like him,
But he's not so.
but he's not scary to me.
Would you be scary if they're like real life right now? Chucky was here, like trying
No.
to kill you.
I think he's hilarious. I mean, I don't like that he kills people,
Oh yeah.
but his personality, he's funny to me. Like,
See, so they're just like our favorite OG. I want to say OG characters.
Yeah.
Because they're OG.
yeah, he's funny. I think Chuck's funny.
So, we got to battle. I wonder what everyone else. All right, you guys. Mama D, if you had to pick between Chucky or Freddy Cougar from Nightmare on Elm Street.
Wait, like choose which one's gonna kill me?
No, not who's scarier.
Just like
But like, which one do you think is cooler? Or who do you like more? Not cooler, but everyone's different in their own. And not who's scarier, just who do you like more? Like, yeah, like who's like, do you like watching their movies more or something?
Is it Krueger? Or Jason?
Freddy Krueger
Freddy Krueger.
from Nightmare on Elm Street.
Really?
He's just
I was brought up on that.
yeah, he's just so like
Chucky was,
nostalgia.
like, later.
Oh yeah, Chucky is more No, they're both 90s, aren't they? or
No, Chucky was in the 80s.
80s is made them. Maybe you just remember watching his stuff.
I don't think I did.
Yeah, but it was like late 80s.
Okay.
And then when I was born, it was.
You know, it would be so cool if we were to be for Halloween. Like, you probably have already. Have you ever been like a sexy Chucky?
No, but I've seen a lot of girls do it, and I wanted to do it, but I kind of felt like it got burnt out.
Oh, I'm like, you should do sexy Chucky, and then I'll do like a sexy Freddy. That'd be so.
That
dope.
would be cute.
Or if all of us did like a horror thing.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Super
yeah,
horror.
that'd be cute. I would want.
For that, I've never ever dressed anything scary.
Who
I
would
want to
you?
be Exorcist then.
Ooh,
Ooh, that one's
be
oh
fucking
damn.
scary.
So
Oh,
you'll have like the
Jasmine?
makeup artist go all out and
Yeah,
stuff. Oh,
that'd be
sick.
fun.
I'll be the ring.
Oh, because you have black hair. That'd be.
But
so
then you just
great.
have like the hair in front the whole time,
Yeah.
right?
No, but
Okay.
then you would
Put like a
What is
pale,
like a-
you would
like
have
a-
to paint your skin pale,
shit.
and then do a bunch of veins, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
do like a white like
Bunny nose.
1930s gown, and just like
Oh shit.
I'll just be
Hey.
yeah, that'd be great.
I know. I'm like, you're already like that, Mama D.
literally, I feel like I'm sober.
Oh my gosh. Hey, what would you be if we're all horror characters? What are you gonna be? Or who's your favorite horror? Like OG horror, not so.
If I were to go back way back to like when they first started making scary movies, like
Oh,
that would
okay.
be-
Well,
that's
like
a
the
good one.
universal ti- yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah, and I think you would look good.
That's dope.
I don't think of like Freddy and OG. That's like
Well, yeah. I feel like the
horror, and then there's new horror, and then there's OG horror.
there's
The black and white.
mid horror. Okay, I guess I think of like I feel like they're even a different caliber, like way back when. Yeah, there we go. Classic. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's dope. Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry, everyone. I thought my uncle was holding the
I would
mic,
be
so you weren't
Dracula,
hearing
guys.
anything. So
Dracula.
they're like,
No, but that's a
yes?
good one because he could slick his hair back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it's so long.
Yeah.
And wear it long if I want to.
Wait.
Yeah.
So wait, you said Frankenstein or Dracula?
Dracula, probably Dracula. I like Frankenstein too, but I'd be Dracula. I have the vibes.
Yeah, that would
the
be
vibes.
A good one.
I like to be in the dark.
Wow.
Yeah, I wanted to get into makeup, the horror makeup, but I'm like, there's no money in it.
I guess unless you have like
How would I support myself?
Yeah, well, don't they make a lot of like effect or like production makeup special effects make a lot of, and they have the shows that.
Well,
they
it's
go
only
on.
like for like if you get kind of picked up. That's where
okay.
the
Like
money
if you make
comes
it, you
in.
make it type
Yeah.
of thing. But I could tell already when my mom was saying hers and yours, you're like, I already know what we need to do.
Yeah.
You were like, I was like, oh shit.
I know. I like kind of practice at my house a little
you?
bit. Yeah. Well,
That's so
Because I would go to the
cool.
conventions, and then I would buy all the makeup that was there, and the little palettes are so expensive. It's like $50 for like
Tiny.
4 colors, but they're like
That's sick.
yeah. It's just, but it's just I don't know. I can't even do eyeliner, so it's like.
Did you do your makeup for your birthday photo on your Instagram?
No, Evelyn did. Yeah,
the
she's-
body one too.
No, I had found someone on Instagram.
Oh,
Her name was
okay.
Ashley. Super sweet girl. Ended up coming over to my house, and she's just so talented. She's the same age as me, and she's just from Anaheim. And I don't remember her last name, so because I would shout her out. But
Ashley something, guys.
yeah, she is so good, and she's just so badass. And
that's
super nice
sick.
girl.
That's sick.
I know I really like that.
The photo.
Yeah,
Or-
I wish I could do more, but
what you can.
I know it's just a lot of people didn't. They were like, I got a lot of criticism from it. Just like you shouldn't play around like that. It's a
Oh
pink
my
cotton. You
gosh.
shouldn't
They
lay in a
commented that
coffin.
on your photos.
I'm like, whose body is in here? Mine or yours? Mine. So shut the fuck up.
Did you leave the comments up or you deleted them?
I deleted them, and I always just instantly block because I don't have fucking time for you. I don't have time.
Oh yeah, that's
Even
ridiculous.
if you like something that I don't.
Yeah,
a
same.
fucked up comment, you're fucking blocked. I'm not dealing with it.
Literally, sometimes I'll see something like on my own, and I'm like, 4 people liked it, 5 people, and I'm like, oh, cool.
Walking spree. Yeah, I'm not dealing with it anymore, and I don't, you know. So
You're like, and there's more horror photos to come. So if you're watching this, you better check from your Finstas.
yeah, and I really want to get into like the I want to do OnlyFans horror.
How is
So-
that? How does I never even heard of that?
Well, it's like a lot of like blood, like nudity with blood, nudity with.
I didn't know that was a thing.
like
it's like a fetish.
like fetish, like fetish.
Oh, I didn't
but I
know
know
that.
I'll get a lot of criticism for it, and I think I just haven't done it.
Even more so.
Yeah, I just haven't done it. I think because I got new furniture. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't want to get nothing on my new furniture.
You have to put like a tarp or something.
Yeah,
huh?
but I want to get into like gore.
That's dope. I know these people that are listening, they're gonna love the gory horror.
and if you don't,
you're like, I'm gonna force
I'm gonna
you
do it
anyway.
anyways.
Any other questions, Abe? I was loving them.
Yes.
They're good questions too. See, these people don't care about the Laker game.
All right. Jessica's back, and she says, "What IG profiles do you follow that motivate you or inspire you?" For the both of you.
Is it skincare or is it
I think anything
or-
probably.
Anything just
Uh,
motivate you or inspire you.
I follow horror like I follow Britney Spears.
Your fave.
Is she on drugs? Is something wrong with her now or no?
Yeah, her dad's like controlling
There's like
her
a
life.
whole thing about like a whole movement, right?
Yeah, her dad's controlling her life. Her dad's like signed to everything. So anything she does, her money, anything is she has to go through her dad. So her dad's kind of like a little.
I was on her page the other day somehow, somewhere. I think it was like some like the TMZ or something, and I was on her page, and I was like, all she does is like these weird dancing videos every day.
You know what I'm thinking is going on? It's just my little.
But you're
Lip in the-
connected to her.
I'm connected. That's my girl. But you know what I think is going on? I think that her dad is controlling everything, obviously, because we all know that.
Yeah.
And I think they're just feeding her all these pills, these doctors, and it's just twacking her out.
Right.
Like she's just being cuckoo and crazy, and then has only her phone on Instagram and just gets cracked the fuck out on it. Because I've been drunk and I've done some cracked out videos myself, and I'm not even on drugs, and I'm like, oh
Yeah.
my god, I'm so embarrassed the next day. I can't imagine if I was on these like strong medication, I'd be doing the same thing. I'd be twacked out on there too.
Right.
So that's probably what she's doing. She has nothing else to do, so she's just probably just grooving.
Yeah.
She knows how to groove.
Because I did. I was kind of feeling this. I was trying to like read it, like trying to feel like trying to feel the energy. Like I was trying to read like what's going on. Like what? Why is she on Instagram just like trilling like a ballerina nonstop every day? You know.
I think she just gets fed all these drugs, and then
Yeah.
her dad's probably like, yeah, because I can have control.
And then
of
she has
everything.
that Instagram model boyfriend that's like super buff and young and all that, and just it seems just very not genuine. Like I feel like if it's a special occasion, he'll be with her and they'll have to post pics, and then that's it.
I think he probably like dicks her down, and then
Like gets paid, or you think she supports him, or just gets paid from the
I
family?
think
Who knows?
it's also clout.
For
It's Britney
looks, huh?
Spears. It's Britney Spears.
True,
So whatever he's doing is going to be publicized. You know what I mean? So it's like
Yeah,
publicized. So I think it's all publicity.
yeah,
I think he's using her.
for sure.
that's sad. Well,
He's cutie.
he is though. I feel like a lot of pages. Okay. Yes. I love the page. Should I look at the close up, Abe, or the both, or the close up? I'll take a sip, guys, to that. Okay. I love the page. It's called. It came first in my head. Old cheap houses, because. Yes, I love looking at that because there's always houses everywhere, and I'm like, oh, I want to move there, I want to move here, I want to move there, and they're so cheap. Yeah, and then I just see them, and I'm like, oh, I want to fix that up or something. And then I also love the page. There's so many pages I like to see. I guess just like a lot of it's hard to, basically I only follow, anyone I follow, all of them, if you go to them, they're only people with good vibes, good energy, people I want to see their actual posts. So I feel like I'm kind of picky with who I follow. Only because it's like if I genuinely don't want to see your posts because it's something you look at every day, I won't follow you. And that's just kind of how I feel. So I think I'm motivated by all the people I follow. Everyone. Yeah. So go through if you're looking for some good pages. Any other questions?
No. That's it.
We did good with that.
Yeah.
I think that was literally at a lot of interaction. Seriously, though.
Yeah. Are we done?
Oh, yeah. Well, we're going to close up.
Oh, cool.
You want to close up? You're at 50 right now.
Well, I want to ask a couple more hard
Oh,
questions
yeah.
then. Okay. So your favorite, what was it? Remake. Have you ever seen like a movie where like a horror movie that the remake was better? Or never?
That's a good question.
Like the Texas Chainsaws, for example. You think, like, which one of it is your favorite? Or you like all of them?
I like all of them. I even like
Okay.
the super old one.
The one
can't
with
remember
Trey Songz, though, you like that one? I'll be honest.
He's in the new one?
The last, it's not that new, but the last one was like a couple years ago.
I think I remember that one. And then, did you see the Scream with Tyra Banks?
Oh, no. Like, I think it just throws off when certain people are in it because, like, you just see them for them. Like, you can't really see them being.
Sometimes your acting is just not good. No, the Tyra Banks one, I was like, girl.
The first Scream, is that the one with Drew Barrymore?
Yes.
That one was
Yeah,
good.
that was good. I was actually scared about that one.
All right. Who else is there? Remakes. Oh. Yeah. We have an echo. Oh. Remake. Any good remakes that you liked it better than the first that comes to mind?
I heard they're remaking The Exorcist.
Ooh,
No, I don't
that
think that
too.
can be. You think it'll be
Yeah, they're
better
supposed to
than
be.
the
I
original?
I don't know, because the first one, like,
The first one was
Even-
scary.
My mom
but
said it's still spooked. Like creeps her out till
Yeah,
today.
it's still very scary, but it's really long and it's kind of
Oh,
boring.
like shorten it up a little bit.
it's a little bit boring.
oh,
If
like
you
cut out the acting part.
No, there's parts where they just talk and talk and talk. I watched it maybe about, I rewatched it about like a year ago. And I was like, God damn, I didn't know they talk this much. I was like, fuck.
You're like, I need another glass of wine.
Yeah, I didn't know they talk that much. But I think the remake will be really good if there is one.
Have you seen The Evil Dead, the original one from like the 70s?
Yes, I have.
And then did you see the remake?
No.
Oh, the remake is pretty. I liked it a lot, but it's just hard to compare because it's just so different.
Yeah.
Like the other one's like a cult classic,
Uh-huh.
and then the remake was good though.
You know what I want to do? I want to do the Hollywood Cemetery where we can watch movies there. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I think
Yeah,
have
I
we
wanna do
gone
that.
before?
Remember?
Maybe I think we've gone once.
Yeah, like a long time ago.
I want to bring my
with
little
somebody.
trolley and
Let's do
It's been there
it.
for like 15 years.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's been there
I
a
want to do
long time.
it. I think that'd be so cool.
And we're so into the charcuterie. Have you seen us always eating cheese boards now?
no, but I always eat cheese
we're
boards now. I'm
always
into
we're
it, too.
obsessed with cheese boards. Every day my mom's like, cheese.
Yes, I'm so obsessed
Yeah,
with
that would be
it.
fun to
Little
do like a
cheese boards.
picnic like that and dress up. I think that would be fun.
Yeah, we gotta do it. Guys, if you haven't heard about it, it's the Hollywood Cemetery. And I guess, is it going on now? Do we know?
I don't know about now, but I've heard of it, and that's
Start in the
something I want to
summer,
do.
so you get to like stand outside in line though. Like there's like a line like a Disneyland. You have to stand in line for it, and first come first serve. What no?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I think it's first. I think back
Yeah.
then it was first come first serve. They might have online tickets now, but
You just bring your little buggy.
but it's first come first serve because you have to like pick a spot, and there's like a white wall like on one of the buildings, and they project the movie up there. So everybody just brings blankets. And then they have their own
you're on the
food
cemetery.
and their own pillows, and they just watch it.
Yeah, I think that would be so
you're
cool.
you're gonna do the Ouija board. You're like,
No, I don't believe in Ouija boards. I don't touch those. I
So
don't
you
fuck
do
with them.
think
I don't
that
want
they
them in my
can
house.
access something
Yes, and I don't want that in my
yeah.
house. I do not have nope.
Then what? How do you think
Witchcraft and Ouija boards is just not my thing. I don't believe in it. I believe in it, but I don't want to play with it.
Why do you think that they're available at Target
That's
and
what I-
at Toys R Us before?
So that's what I heard, because I've heard a kid say, Mom, I'm not able to drink, but I'm able to summon demons. Like, what the fuck? I don't know, but I just think because you have a lot of skeptics, a lot of people that don't believe in it until your kid fucks around with it, and then you're over here with the haunted house, and you're like, oh, I don't know what to do. I know you're over here conjuring, and they base another movie on you. So
You're like, and then you get based up.
They're
Like,
gonna
okay,
they're
my
gonna spooked.
favorite horror movie, though, even though my favorite person or character is Freddy, my favorite is all the Conjurings.
Yeah, I like them all
They're
too.
this so scary,
They're
like
so scary.
great. And then they're not, because I feel like because we watch a lot of horror movies, so I know if it's bad, I'm like, this is gonna happen right now. Like they're too predictable. With The Conjuring,
Yeah,
I
they're
can
fucking
never,
scary.
ever predict what's coming next. And I feel
Yeah.
like that's like the best. What makes horror movies?
They're so
Great.
scary because I think I get so scared because I believe it could happen if you really fuck
Well, they're
around.
all real stories. They're all true stories.
They're all
yeah.
true stories, yeah. But then you have skeptics. You know, you have a lot of people who are like, I don't believe it. This isn't true. But I'm actually scared, and I actually have Annabelle at my house.
Oh yeah, I forgot. And all Annabelle and who else?
I have 3 Chuckies. I have the original Chucky and 2 remakes.
And Howdy Doody. Howdy Doody.
I have Howdy Doody.
Is he supposed to be scary? No, right?
No, I just bought him off an auction. I had bought another doll off an auction, but I ended up pawning it off to a boyfriend because it was like too much.
What was the doll?
It was a 1920s Charlie Chap something doll.
Charlie Chaplin?
Yeah, maybe. And it was just going. My TVs were turning on. The glasses were clinking. I was like, I don't know if it's just a coincidence or if I thought I thought I was Mrs. Ghost Hunter at my house, but it was really scary. And I was like, you gotta go. And ever since I like kicked him out, it's been peaceful at my house, even though I have all this other haunted stuff there. I mean,
We're like, go
1920s
figure.
for sure.
yeah.
That's
and,
so
and his
cool.
body's made out of hay.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
And I bought him off an auction.
Somebody could even put like, because I
It could
watched,
have been used in like a ritual or ceremony.
Yeah.
and they put someone's like hair in there, like actual
Yeah.
hair. or
Yeah. Well, I
something.
have a shrunken head too at my house.
Where's the head at? Have I seen it?
No,
Oh.
it's in the closet because it stinks.
Ew.
It stinks really bad. But it's because it's like lamb skin or something like that. It's not an actual real human shrunken head. Like I'm not over here killing people and cannibalism, doing. But it's a lamb skin. I bought it from a tattoo expo that I went to.
Ooh, well. I'm like trying to
So I
like
have him
picture
in
what
the
it
closet.
smells like, but it's just not coming to
We
me.
play hide and
Yeah.
go seek. We're not hiding in
and-
the closet.
Yeah.
And my mom still has to go to like see your house and everything. You haven't seen it since
Oh
it's been
yeah.
done.
So I got my house redone, and it looks like a haunted mansion inside. It's so.
It is cool.
And you know what?
took the zombie hands off, huh?
I took the zombie hands off, and I ended up putting these like bright red lips that are like leaking.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Okay.
I love it. It's so haunted mansion vibes. Couches are black. I have blood pillows, but it's so crazy because you go in my room and it's like angels in heaven.
Really?
Yeah, I try to make every
Oh.
bedroom or every room
theme.
in my house a theme. So kitchen is Paris, pink, cupcakes. I want to bake here.
Okay.
Bathroom
I have to remember.
is wacky stripes, pink dominatrix. I have handcuffs on the walls. I have pinup.
I guess
I have
didn't
nudity.
Pay attention to that. Oh, okay.
Oh no, I just did it on Monday.
Oh,
Everything finally
you
got shipped in and
got
came
you.
in, and I had everything done Monday.
Because like I remember in the kitchen you had so many bottles. Like just like you collect, like you just save liquor.
No,
Like,
I
things
just
that
don't,
people give it to you. Yeah.
I just don't drink it.
That's why like I remember I was like, whoa. I was like,
Crazy. Our house it never lasts on
nothing lasts.
Well, I make sure that I always have enough to the point that if anyone wants to come over, we're like
Very
set
true,
all night
though,
to
yeah.
party
Right.
because I get on those.
So maybe that's where we need to like fill it up. Like
yeah, I
Benny's.
stock up at like
Yeah.
Bevmo and
I do too,
Hawaii.
and it's gone.
No.
Every time.
no, you have to buy magnums.
She's like the
Bro.
liquor and the condoms.
Yeah,
I think I have a Magnum. in my
you know
bed
what? But
right
I've never had sex in my apartment yet.
I'm like, well, that's good. It's your own private personal
Yeah,
space.
I've never had sex in my apartment yet. So I'm like, but I just kind of moved in
Not really.
like
a
7
year?
months ago.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're like, I'm celibate.
yeah. It's just I don't bring anyone over.
Yeah, but you're like, I have sex on all my vacations that I take.
Yeah, all my vacations I take.
Well, there you go. I'd rather have sex on vacation too.
All my vacations, but I'm moving soon, so.
Where?
To OC.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm moving to OC.
Oh shoot!
Yeah.
When?
Probably September.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's the last we'll see of Bunny, Mama D.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll be in I was looking at Tustin. I'm looking for a house.
Oh
So,
yeah. Okay.
So I just feel like it's that time now, and I need to start making.
Congratulations.
Thanks. I found 2 really good ones that I really like, but one of them's on a golf course, and I was just like thinking, like, if I'm
That's
laying
kind of
here,
cool.
it's super nice. And the
Yeah.
backyard is like beautiful, and it's like super bougie, and I'm like, oh damn, this is like pimping, you know. But the only thing I don't like about it is that what if I'm just like laying out, just like chilling? Well, I don't lay out, but you know what I mean, just enjoying the.
I know.
Hits you.
She's like boink, laying out in the shade.
Yeah, I'm like boink. Or I'm also too scared of like being outside in a bikini, and then there's like golfers or weird people because
They could see you very clearly from.
Yeah, it's just a metal gate.
You could always, if it's your house that you're buying, you can switch out the gate yourself to whatever you want.
Well, it's because it's on a golf course, so it's technically it was like something that.
And that's a no go.
I know, but the backyard's so badass. Like it's super nice.
Or just don't. You
Put,
just
like,
said.
bamboo, like, put a
You said-
That's what I
over
thought.
it or something.
That's
Oh,
what I thought.
yeah.
Or I thought like a
Or
grass,
like green foliage. Yeah.
That's what I thought too.
Smart.
So
You guys have yourself an OC girl here, everybody. Thank you for watching me and Bunny so much. I will have her on again soon. Thank you, Bunny, for being on and sharing all the updates because you're so low key on your lifestyle. Very secretive, and I know hopefully even the haters are watching because they're giving us views. And thank you for tuning in. I'll be here next Thursday again at 7. Enjoy your evening. We're about